fantastic beast, BoJess here, and welcome to, I guess I'm gonna call it like costume slash doll tutorial for Pennywise, because after making the costume, I decided that I want to make a little doll because they don't have any action figures, you know. So, the doll that I'm going to attempt to make is called a Waldorf doll. And the reason why I chose that is because their faces are a little more realistic looking. So, but anyway, I did want to kind of give you know, like a better idea of how I actually made the costume and then shrink it down into like a doll size. And I have no idea how big Pennywise is going to turn out to be. I'm thinking like 12 to 18 inches would be nice. My mind is in the gutter! So, anyways, what I did... I'm probably going to have to move the camera. But anyway, so what I did is I went into my closet to make the actual costume. And I picked out the ugliest shirt I have. So, let me show you how I do this. Okay, so one thing that... one part of this costume that I did not make custom because I had no idea how to make the poofy sleeves. Hopefully you can see that. I went and bought this costume, for the poofy sleeves, and, you know, it's got this little sleeve part here. I thought that it was gonna come with the pattern to make you probably can't even see that, the lacy fringe stuff, but it didn't. Anyway, this costume, in case you want it, is, 1728 P5 by Simplicity. I wear size 8 in, like, dresses and pants and stuff, and I got the size 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and I used the size 12. So, if you don't know how to do the poofy sleeves, this is awesome. I'm telling you. Anyway, so what I did to make the pattern, you know what, I'll show it to you. Go and buy some computer paper. I kid you not, the computer paper is your friend. And what I did is I literally took paper, you know, and I taped it together. I'm not taping this paper together. Alright, so anyway, you're gonna tape these together. You're gonna probably put them a lot closer together. What I did is I actually turned my shirt inside out. And I believe I turned it backwards. I don't know. Whoops. And what I did is I should have taped the paper together for this. You know what? Pretend you have a good imagination, right? And basically what I did is I traced it out, basically. Huh. It's a bit smaller. But that's basically what I did is I traced this out, basically. And yeah, I think I tried making the arm a little bit bigger. I would say definitely go up that little bit more. And I just so you know, I would try to make the arm actually probably a bit bigger, maybe, than what is here, because the arm barely fits on my costume. It fits, but yeah, it isn't gonna move. But yeah, so I traced it out, I cut it out. That's what I did for the shirt. And what I actually did for, where's the... So I'm gonna make a smaller version of this. I wish that I had a doll shirt. So probably what I'll do is just shrink this down, using my creativity. I don't do things normal. And what I did is I do believe this is 2 pieces of paper, actually. Hold on, let me look. I'm like, let me look! I actually measured from my neck down to where I give or take wanted the shirt plus a couple of inches, so that I would have enough room to, like, make the neckline. But I basically, yeah, I folded the, there's probably like 1 inch left over on the paper. If you fold it almost in half. It really depends on how big you want, because really you could just fold the paper in half. You know, tape a couple of these together, fold them in half and cut them. Because it really, when you have material, what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically fold these sides in, and it's gonna, you know, you can make it as small as you want when you sew it. You know, so you could actually make a whole bunch of strips and make them, you probably can't see half of the stuff I'm saying. Anyway, but, you know, basically you can make the strips basically as big or as, like, or, I mean, you know, as thin or as wide as you want, and have them go across. Now, one mistake that I did make is I literally just sewed the whole thing together. Hopefully you can... Anyway, but what I would actually end up doing after you get these is probably make... How many did I do on my costume? I think I did 1, 2... I did 4 or 5. I don't remember. It might have been 3. It might be 3. You know, just make like 5 of them. But anyway, I would cut like a neckline, probably like the back of your shirt. So you would... This is working out so well for me. Aren't you glad you clicked on this video? Basically, a circular shape, of course, but you want to leave, maybe, you know, you want to leave at least, I'd say, 1/2 inch. So you could probably even move this up a little bit further, you know, and take it and cut it up here. That way you have a little bit. That way when you actually add your collar, it doesn't ruffle up there at the top like mine does a little bit. It doesn't help that I have boobs either. Yeah, just remove those. They're worthless. What are they for? Anyway, so this is the neck collar. And actually how I made this, strangely enough, because I wear so many choke collars, I pretty much already knew how to make one. So you can kind of see it's a smile. But what I just kind of messed around. I didn't just do all this at one go, you know, so it's circular. So I set it up where when I had the paper, that it would go all the way from here, all the way down. So, let me move this. By the way, this blonde hair does help make Pennywise's forehead a little bit bigger. But I basically set it up where it goes all the way around my neck, and then hopefully you'll be able to see this. Hopefully. And it comes all the way around, and I actually can fold it. Yeah, you can't really see that, can you? Well, but I gave it about 1 inch. I think I gave it about 1 inch. Well, technically that would be 2 inches. I would suggest giving it about 3 or 4. Just make it longer. You know what else helps? Take a measuring tape and measure your neck. So anyway, I'm gonna try to shrink this down into a little doll form. Wish me luck. I don't really know how well... Oops. I don't really know how well this is going to turn out, but, I mean... You know... Kind of gives you an idea. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I'll have to let you know. It's not funny, Pennywise! Yes, I do have Pennywise's laugh as my ringtone. Okay, so... I hope you get... Yeah, I need to have my computer in front of me. So what I'm doing is I'm folding in the edges about where I think that I would put the seam, where I would, where I would sew. Give or take, pretty much what I'm doing here. Ah! Don't do that! My perfect sewing. Or folding! Still making fun of me. It's kind of what I'm... I'll probably make, like, 2 of these. One for this side, one for the other side over here. And then, let's see. I kid you not, I'm making this pattern up as I go. This is how I do patterns. I make them up. So probably, I might make like 3 of these. I think it's about right there-ish. So... I probably wouldn't worry so much about down here. You can cut that off wherever you need it, you put the belt there and you can fold it up underneath. Especially like sewing machines are awesome. You don't have to worry about your thread coming undone. Trust me on that. I've messed up on this costume. Whew. So probably what I'm thinking, I might leave that one. I would say probably leave that one. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing to, like, make the costume. So, kind of give you an idea a bit. I would make probably 2 of these. Of course, you're gonna make one that would be facing, hold on, let me put that in a freaking camera. One that would be facing this way, and then the other one would be facing this way. So what I would do is I would pin it, like fold the material. I'd fold the material in half, and I would, pin this to it and cut them out. Well, honestly, you need to make 4. No. Yeah, you do. You need to make 4 of these. I'm sorry. So make 4 of these. Probably 4 of these and probably 4 of these. Or 2 of these. One, depending on how, I don't know how many I'm gonna make of these. I might start with 2. One for back, one for front. And this is basically the start of my little pattern here. I did get, this right here. Oh, I should make the collar. I'll show you this anyway. So, to make this costume, I did get 2 yards of this white material. It's, what is it called? Cotton knit. It's just like cotton. Go to the cotton store and ask for cotton knit. If they didn't know what a Waldorf doll was, so I mentioned that the material is called cotton knit. The ones that you want to use for the real Waldorfs, is the skin tone cotton knits, from my understanding. I do know that you need, like, it's kind of like the, what do you call them? Oh, the stockings. Them things you put on your legs that you wear dresses with. Them things. I think that's kind of the material that you start with, and then you use thread to sew, I'll show you in another video. But anyway, this is what I bought. This is gonna be for his hands. I don't know how I'm gonna make his boots yet, but this is gonna be for his hands and his face. And then I just bought regular, I think it's called broadcloth, I think. Just regular broadcloth. I don't know. It's cheaper than what I bought for my Pennywise costume. It will work though, but I bought 2 yards. I hope it'll be enough. I don't know. Those poofy pants. So, yeah. Basically, it's folded. Let me see if you can. Yeah, it's already folded in half. So what I'll probably do is, hold on. Yep. Is I'll probably just line these up along here, pin them, cut them. I'll probably cut them a little bit longer, like maybe 1/4 of an inch bigger, maybe. That way that I have some more kind of play of how big that I actually want to make the costume. I do a lot of improvising. I am not a to-the-books kind of person. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I hope that this tutorial-esque thing was actually quite helpful for you to be able to make your own full-size costume. Or if you're making the little doll with me, maybe. That way you can have a creepy little clown sitting in your room, staring at you as you sleep. Actually, I might put him up on my shelf with all my other cool stuff, my dragons and all that. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this video, whether you liked it or if you disliked it, by leaving me a pulse up and a pulse down or something, I don't know. I mess up my outro so much. Night-night!